Welcome to SUTV News. I'm Amy Huffner.
And I'm Melody Brooke. Cedar City celebrated its 174th birthday on Tuesday. Our reporter Cole Garney has more.
Cedar City has just celebrated its 174th birthday with a big celebration. The celebration was hosted by members of the Cedar City Historical Preservation Commission, and this event was a part of the America 250 celebration, which is a series of events meant to celebrate the nation's 250th birthday.
I think it's wonderful that we get to celebrate Cedar City's birthday, bring the community together with some great things. It means a lot to me. I love Cedar City, and I think it's a wonderful event for all of us.
Hosted in Heritage Theater, the night started off in the lobby with family games such as bingo, checkers, and Connect 4, and even a Cedar City history-based scavenger hunt. Community members also gathered to share stories and take pictures.
I absolutely love when the community comes together and has a good time together. I think it's a great way for people to get to know each other, because we might be a little bigger than we used to be, but we're still kind of small and a great community.
But the main event of the night was a show going over the history of both Cedar City and also America. The Cedar City Community Band provided music for the night, playing a variety of patriotic songs and other pieces of music relating to Cedar City. The night also included various videos, speeches, and demonstrations on different parts that make up Cedar City and its history. The night ended off with a celebration and honoring of the veterans that live in Cedar City. And for SUTV News, I'm Cole Garney.
Today, November 13th at 3 p.m. marks the official opening of the roundabout at the intersection of University Boulevard and 1150 West in Cedar City, Utah. Since June 9th, 2025, the Utah Department of Transportation has been working on construction for a roundabout to solve the issue of traffic at the four-way stop. UDOT claims that the addition will help expedite access to campus while prioritizing the safety of drivers and pedestrians. Further, the team made drainage improvements, utility line adjustments, lighting changes, signage, and a new sidewalk along North Center Street.
We are going to open the roundabout today. Not everything's finished, but all the safety elements are finished, and we're going to have the student body kind of do a walkthrough this afternoon, and then we'll open the roundabout to traffic after that. It'll be about 3 o'clock this afternoon.
On November 11th at 11 a.m., a ceremony honoring those who served in our country was held in the ballroom. Veterans Day, a truly special event for military personnel, was hosted by the Veterans Center from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. The event recognized and celebrated the service members who dedicated themselves to our country. The SU Choir and SU Symphony performed various songs, including several of the U.S. military anthems and the Battle Hymn for the Republic.
Southern Utah Museum of Art is hosting a new exhibition spotlighting the creative work being done right here on campus. The 2025 through 2026 SU Filmmaking, Art, and Design Faculty Exhibition celebrates the artistic achievements of 17 faculty members. The event gives students and community members a chance to see what their professors are creating outside the classroom. The exhibition features photography, printmaking, ceramics, and illustration, highlighting a wide range of visual art styles and techniques. The show is free and open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at SUMA, located at 13th South, 300 West in Cedar City. It will remain on display through March 7th, 2026.
Meanwhile, Tuacahn Amphitheater has finished its summer Broadway season. Here's Jake Palmer with more.
Tuacahn Amphitheater in Ivins, Utah just wrapped up its 2025 summer Broadway season with Wizard of Oz, Little Mermaid, and Newsies this past weekend. The play started earlier this year in May and wrapped up October 25th. Tuacahn is well known for their cast diversity and bringing the best stories in the world to life.
I had the opportunity to do wigs and wig prep for the cast of Cinderella. I was excited because I also got to be a company manager for the first year that they did Les Mis. And then flash forward to now when I had a daughter that auditioned this year for The Wizard of Oz, and she got to be a Munchkin. So the impact for me obviously is my lifetime, but it's kind of fun to see that it's being passed on to my daughter.
In its 30 years, Tuacahn has had many different people show their talents on and off stage, and now it's time for another generation.
My favorite part about being an actress was all the people that I got to meet, because all the people, they were so nice and so including, and it was so fun to meet like all their interests and everything about them.
The so-called Broadway of the Desert has announced its shows for next year. Finding Nemo and Les Miserables will start May 2026, with Grease following that July.
I know Tuacahn has a huge presence in St. George and in Utah, and quite frankly, it's becoming nationwide. I love that I've kind of got to be behind the scenes for the last 30 years and watch, the next generation enjoy it and discover the arts and the joy that it is to be the storyteller.
For SUTV News, I'm Jake Palmer.
CMA award-winning country singer Ashley McBryde took the stage at Tuacahn Amphitheater. Despite the theater only being about 2/3 full, attendees showed up in their cowboy boots and sang along to hit songs Tired of Being Happy, Girl Going Nowhere, and more. Since she has began to play large events, fans were thrilled to see McBryde in southern Utah. McBryde expressed gratitude for the support she has received over the years, including in her music and in her journey to sobriety. For more information on upcoming shows at Tuacahn Amphitheater, visit tuacahn.org.
So I saw the Ashley McBryde concert, and it was a lot of fun. I really like the way she performs because, she just does it for the love of the game and very personal.
I love all the opportunities that Cedar City presents and Southern Utah to showcase local music talent. Do you play any instruments?
I don't think I've played instruments since I was really little, but are there any that you play?
I play the piano and I play a little bit of the guitar.
What's your favorite song to play?
Ooh, favorite song to play? I really like playing a song called Song for My Brother on the piano. I'm not very good at it, but I like playing it.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Amy in the studio, she's gonna play for us.
Absolutely not. There's no way I can do that here in the studio. So we're gonna take a quick break.
After this, weather.
Someone had fun today. Hey, sweetheart, everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. How's our little guy?
Now I lay me down to sleep.
Looks like I'm stuck working late tonight. Probably won't be home until closer to 8.
Oh, that's okay. I have got a laundry list of emails to send out.
I pray the Lord my soul to keep.
Yeah, you did great. We had so much fun today.
If I die before I wake.
Right, over and over.
Welcome to today's segment of SUTV. I'm your host, Brooklyn Beard. Let's look at the forecast for the week. As you can see, today is, and I'm sure as you've seen outside, today is beautiful. 68 degrees is our high, and it'll only get down to about 45. Unfortunately, this is the beginning of the end. As we look at the rest of the forecast, we're starting to get rain, we're starting to get snow, even getting down into the 20s in terms of weather in the mornings and the evenings, getting into no more than the low 40s for the highs. But luckily we still have today, and hey, tomorrow's not going to be that bad either, so, it'll be okay, I promise. As we look at the forecast, the radar, we can see that today is mostly clear. Again, those showers and rain and snow will not be hitting us until later in this week and going into next week. The weekend weather report Saturday, it's going to be 56 by day and then 34 degrees by night, and Sunday 44 degrees by day, 32 degrees by night. So again, getting down into those freezing temperatures, which are just going to continue to drop as we head into Monday and Tuesday of next week. And in terms of our Raining Men, today's feature is Omar Apollo, singer-songwriter. Ladies, he is 6'6". I'm just going to say that and leave it there. Also, Brian Head's opening day is still on for Friday, November 21st. Not this Friday, but the next Friday, just before Thanksgiving break. And again, hopefully with the changes in the weather and precipitation, that'll actually be able to be the opening day, as this is the third week that they have pushed it back. But fingers crossed. We also have lots of different local events going on. The Lyric Kings Opera is still performing, and that'll go through Friday. Also, KJ's Ice Barn presents Cosmic Skating every week. Shrek the Musical starts today, and they will perform at 7 p.m. each night until Monday, with the exception of Sunday. November 15th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., the Lighthouse is doing a Rapunzel climb, so go see Princess Rapunzel there this weekend. Also, the Cedar City Swap Meet is happening both Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the Spirit of Classical Music Orchestra Symphony will be performing this Saturday in the Heritage Center Theater. Today is National Indian Pudding Day, and I didn't realize it until today, but there's actually quite a few Indian restaurants in town here in Cedar, and a few of them actually do serve Indian rice pudding, so be sure to go check that out. I've never had it before, but I'm ready for an adventure today. Also, I'm sure as many of you have seen, the Aurora Borealis stopped and paid us a visit here in southern Utah on Tuesday and Wednesday night, although last night it wasn't visible until much later due to the clouds. But these are some pictures that were provided to us by John Smith, thank you John, of the Aurora Borealis from New Harmony on Tuesday. And finally, we would like to wish a happy birthday to King Edward III. He was the King of England from 1327 to 1377. Happy heavenly birthday, King. Once again, this has been SUTV Weather. My name is Brooklyn Beard. Any questions, comments, complaints, concerns, or praises, please contact me at arts@sunews.net. Hey, how's it going?
Hey there.
Good, you?
Oh, how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing great. Did you guys get to see the Northern Lights these past couple days?
You know, last night I took a trip out to the Three Peaks area and also headed towards Enterprise, but sadly due to the cloud coverage I wasn't able to see anything.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I heard about it a little bit too late, and so, you know, I was already cozy in my bed, but I wish I could have seen him.
Did you? I did. On Tuesday, my roommates, they came and they like broke my door down. They were like, there's a red glow coming from the sky. And so we did. We all went out there and it was pretty cool to see.
It's either the Northern Lights or a Demogorgon.
So many exciting things. We're going to take a small break.
Sports is up next.
In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. I grew up on tour with my parents. Kind of different, but we bonded over music just like other families do over sports, camping, or other interests. And we talked. Little everyday conversations from silly to serious that built a foundation over time. Honest conversations, like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic.
Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life. And I was so grateful that you and Mom had become these sober, stable people who were always there for me.
I wanted you to know from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs, whether it's music or anything else. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
In local sports news, SUU football continued their win streak on Saturday. After winning their season opener, the T-Birds found themselves in a 5-game losing streak. However, their victory against Abilene Christian University in mid-October began a win streak that they've held strong. The football team has 2 games left in their season. Their home game against the University of Central Arkansas is this upcoming Saturday, with the final game against North Alabama on the following week. Women's basketball continues to have a strong start to their season. Forward Brooklyn Feely was nominated as the Western Athletic Conference Player of the Week. Feely, a transfer student to SUU, scored 2 20-point double-doubles in her opening week with the T-Birds. Women's basketball will defend their current 2-game win streak this Thursday against Eastern Washington. In international sports news, Cristiano Ronaldo confirmed Tuesday that the 2026 World Cup will be his last with Portugal. The 40-year-old Portuguese forward has said he plans to retire in the next 1 to 2 years. Ronaldo has played in 5 World Cups since 2006, but thus far has not pulled off a trophy win yet. A bit closer to home, the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics have released their schedule. For the first time in Olympic history, the first official day of competition will feature the most women's finals held in a single day at the Olympics. Because of this, female athletes will be required to run every round on the same day instead of breaking it up across 2 days. This Olympic schedule has also broken another record. More than 50% of the nearly 11,200 athletes will be women.
Southern Utah University hosted a special concert celebrating America's 250th anniversary. The event brought together hundreds of students and community members for an evening filled with music and patriotic spirit. Titled A Celebration of Our Nation's Birth, the concert was held at the America First Event Center. More than 700 student musicians from 5 Iron County schools united their choirs, bands, and orchestras to perform music honoring America's history and heritage. A suggested $5 donation helped support the event, which celebrated community pride and the nation's 250th birthday. For more information about future America 250 events, visit cedarscity.com/America250.
Sock Hop Live music nights are a Cedar City staple for a fun night out. Here's reporter Melody Brooke with the details.
Sock Hop live shows take place nearly every Tuesday night at the Johnson Center for a $5 entry fee. The event began in 2022 when 2 friends, Carvel Ray Allen and Wave Young, realized there was a lack of live music venues in Cedar City, Utah. The event was originally titled $2 Tuesday, but since rebranded after growing and attracting a larger college audience with artists coming from all over the country to perform. The current team features Ben Sager, Truman Yardley, Paige Sutherland, and Ethan Bullock, who work together to bring the Sock Hop experience to life. Sock Hop aims to bring together the Southern Utah music scene and offer opportunities for artists, both local and national, to showcase their talents and abilities to this unique community. A few attendees shared what they liked most about Sock Hop.
This is my first night going. I've never gone before, but I really liked the band. I thought they were super good, and I really like the vibes in here, and it's really fun to be inside rather than outside since it's getting colder. I'm having a good time. I love the community.
For more information, visit the Sock Hop Instagram page at sockhop.live. For SUTV News, I'm Melody Brooke. In more music news, the Music Masterwork series returns to Southern Utah University with a performance by Jazz Ensemble 1. Haejin Kim has the story.
The 2025 to 2026 Music Masterwork series began on Monday, November 3rd with the Fall Jazz Ensemble 1 concert at the Heritage Center Theater in Cedar City. Under the direction of Dr. Adam Lambert, the ensemble filled the stage with energy and style, performing a variety of jazz masterpieces from composers like George Gershwin, Pat Metheny, and Sammy Nestico. The evening opened with a performance by the Snow Canyon High School Jazz Ensemble, directed by Jacob Nielsen, followed by SUU students taking the stage for an evening of live music and improvisation. The event marked the start of the series and celebrated SUU's strong jazz tradition.
The jazz program at SUU is really grown. It involves a lot of talented students. We bring students from all over the country, really. A lot of them are performance majors or education majors studying commercial music and classical performance as well. I would say that this group is among the finest in the state. Between our Jazz Ensemble 1 and 2, we have 2 jazz ensembles. It's competitive, and they work hard, but I think it's one of the strongest in the state of Utah. So.
The concert featured both instrumental and vocal solos, showcasing the talent and dedication of SUU's music students. From smooth saxophones to powerful brass sections, each performance captured the energy of live jazz. For the student performers, it was an unforgettable experience to play live in front of a full audience.
Well, I really liked, playing all the different songs, but my favorite is when I get to go up and solo in front of everybody. That's a really cool experience.
The Music Masterwork series will continue throughout the school year, highlighting SUU's choirs, wind symphony, and symphony orchestra. For SUTV News, I'm Haejin Kim.
At the same time, the Department of Theater, Dance, and Arts Administration premiered their faculty dance concert earlier this month. The showcase featured dances from 5 different choreographers, including guest choreographer John Mead. Styles varied from Filipino folk dance to modern ballet to contemporary dance. It was the first official concert from the TDAA this semester, and dancers were eager to get back on stage. The next performance will be courtesy of SUU's Ballroom Dance Company that debuts November 7th at 7 p.m. in the SUU Auditorium.
In another theater, creativity takes a new form. The Utah Shakespeare Festival recently partnered with the SUU STEM Center to present Science in the Theater. Science in the theater allowed guests to learn the various behind-the-scenes techniques used by the Shakespeare Festival to create the effects seen on stage and incorporate the science of how they worked. Guests learned about lighting and wavelengths, mask making, magnets and how they hold up props, and how weights and pulley systems are programmed for set changes. The STEM Center aims to provide free STEM experiences to all K-12 students in Utah. For more information, visit su.edu/STEM.
Yes. I think it's important to learn science because whether you know it or not, you use it every day. And if you sort of know the science and the math and all of the fun stuff behind that, you can sort of use it to help enhance your daily life.
Out on the streets, a parade takes over. Recently, Cedar City had their annual storybook parade. The parade featured various floats, all themed based on childhood stories and characters, such as The Wizard of Oz, Dora the Explorer, Frozen, and others. Gerald Sherritt, former Cedar City mayor and president of SUU, created the parade as a way to make Cedar City the festival city. The parade returns after a hiatus and signals the start of the winter season. For more information, visit ironcountyfair.net.
I'm so excited to see all of the other festivals that are coming out, but I think my favorite has to be the sheep parade. I think that's really cool.
Really? I love the Christmas tree lighting. It feels very like Hallmark, very small town joy. I love it.
I know, Cedar City is home to some of the most amazing festivals I think ever, and Utah Shakespeare Festival is actually pretty much the reason why my mom almost missed giving birth to me, was because her doctor, who allowed me to come into the world, was at the Utah Shakespeare Festival in Cedar City.
It really is the festival city, you know? There's so much to do here.
Absolutely.
I love it. That's an incredible story.
You could call it the birthplace. We'll be back to hear more about the Ghost of Virginia.
Before that, here's more footage from the Storybook Parade.
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah?
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you. This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Brian.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Southern Utah University held their annual Virginia's Ghost event at the Old Main Building on Friday, November 7th. Students enjoyed hot chocolate and treats and gathered around flame heaters to stay warm in the cold night. Virginia Loomis was tragically murdered by her boyfriend at a quarry outside Cedar City in the late 1800s. When SUU's first building, Old Main, was built in 1898, the rock on which she died was incorporated into the building. Legend has it her ghost has haunted the building ever since. It was rumored to be responsible for arson when part of the Old Main burned down in 1948, exactly 50 years after her brutal murder.
In other recent events, as part of the Cedar Livestock and Heritage Festival, the Utah Make It With Wool program put on a wool fashion show. Our reporter Katie Christensen spun the story.
A darling outfit for little kids.
Make It With Wool is a national organization with groups in Utah, Texas, California, and other states. The Utah Make It With Wool organization puts on competitions to make entire outfits out of wool and have competed in the National Make It With Wool contest. They have members of all different ages and genders who compete. The new Utah State Director, Amelia Perry, was one of the models and creators.
This has been super
super important to me for quite a long time because of not only the wool itself and supporting the wool industry and American sheep industry. The fabrics are amazing. I love to use the fabrics. And then now as a director coming back down here, it gives us an opportunity to show these one more time to another audience and to spread like the excitement for wool.
A small crowd gathered to watch them model their own creations.
I didn't know you could make that many things out of wool. I thought it was really cool. From the dresses to the coats to the skirts, they were all really pretty.
It's got a few little buttons here, little fake pocket felting.
For SUTV News, I'm Katie Christensen.
With fall comes many different themed activities. Here's Emily Walters with more.
For SUTV News, I'm your reporter Emily Walters, and we're here today at the Robinson Family Pumpkin Patch here in Cedar City, where we've got a straw maze. There's pumpkins, tons of pumpkins that people can come and buy, and a lot of people have been coming with their families to enjoy the day. There are farm animals wandering around, and people can even do like horseback rides and stuff. We're here today with Stacy Robinson, whose family runs this pumpkin patch. So Stacy, tell us a little bit about your pumpkin patch and what that's like for your family.
Well, this is our 12th year doing our pumpkin patch. We've got a lot of workers with us throughout the county. Young kids, college kids come and learn how to work on a farm and deal with the public and sell some pumpkins. It's been a great time.
Thank you so much, Stacy. I'm sure it's a wonderful time here. Again, for SUTV News, I'm Emily Walters.
As fall slowly comes to an end, Dutch Bro just released their new holiday menu as of November 1st, 2025. Cedar City, Utah has a Dutch Bros location on South Main Street, a popular West Coast drink shop. The food and beverage chain currently features seasonal drink options such as the Truffle Mocha, Candy Cane Mocha, Mistletoe Rebel, and Holiday Cookie Freeze. These new options are available while supplies last and are available for drive-thru and pickup.
Another store is getting attention as well. Dippers is one of Cedar City's newest treat shops and is offering something new to the festival city. Our reporter Jake Palmer has the story.
Dippers is a chocolate-covered frozen banana store that opened in Cedar City in 2024, and the idea came from two siblings with a love for a sweet treat.
We started because I just love chocolate-covered bananas, and I had started making them for friends and stuff in my dorm room, and they were always like, "You've got to sell these. Like, you have to. People need to try these." And so it was kind of just an idea in my mind for a while, but I didn't really feel like I had the skill set. And then my brother moved down and I was like, this kid can do it all. And so I just recruited him and I was like, we've got to go on this little side quest.
They set up shop at the local farmers market, and not soon after, they found their next step.
We were only at the farmers market for like a month. It's on this street that our building is located on, and so we just saw it. We saw that it was open, and we did a lot of peeking through the window. And we were like, what if? Like, we weren't really that serious about it, but we just were kind of info gathering.
When we discussed kind of just doing it, it was just kind of crazy at first because it just didn't seem doable at all. And then once we kind of started moving into it, it was just a lot of, how do we even do this? Who do we have to talk to? You know, we didn't really know what we were doing. So there was a lot of learning really fast and trying to keep up with it for sure.
A year later, and their success has shown. They now offer catering, more options other than chocolate, and just introduced a new strawberry cup.
Generally, I think our plan is to keep moving forward with catering and kind of just trying to grow the business. And I think we've talked about wanting to do perhaps a second location somewhere someday, but definitely not there yet.
For SUTV News, I'm Jake Palmer.
Thanks for tuning in to SUTV News. I'm Melody Brooke.
And I'm Amy Huffner. Today we leave you with more footage from the Cedar City birthday celebration.
We'll see you next time.